Cool. You got any thoughts?
You guys are doing so great, man. Keep it going, man. You guys are killing it out there.
I was gonna run to the can while you gave me like 20, 30 seconds.
I'll throw a question out there. Throw a question. Throw something out there. I'll me and Ron will take it for your post.
I am gonna throw y'all a question.
Yeah, give me an initial question. We got
nepotism. What are y'all thoughts on nepotism in the industry?
Recently,
I just saw in hoops, you're seeing LeBron James' son is gonna be drafted into the NBA.
He is?
Well, he entered the draft, so he's going into the league. And then we see
he's headed to bum though.
we see the Lion King trailer, the Mustafa trailer.
Yeah,
with Blue Ivy is going to be voice acting alongside of her mother Beyonce, and then we also see Kanye West's daughter Northwest is on songs, and she recently made her directorial debut. It kind of feels like these celebrities are using whatever equity that they gained with us to make us sit through their kids' recitals.
That's not. Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah,
that's up to you.
If we want to sit through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because you
like if you
don't get upset because you idolize their mother or you idolize their father, and you want to watch them because you idolize their mother or their father. That's your fault. That's not their fault.
Okay. All right. Cool. Any thoughts?
I mean, I also feel like that's all the game has ever been. The game has always.
We used to kind of like what's the name, right? We used to kind of shun it. And
no, it was silent.
What I'm
you
trying
didn't
to
know.
say, the game has always been nepotism. That's the world. The world is nepotism, right? The goal is no matter what industry you in. Let's say, Ronco, whatever. Let's say you decide to, I don't know, make computer chips that did whatever the fuck they did. If you make them very well and you score very, very big and you make a shitload of money or you're super successful in that, you're going to look at those two kids you got and go, hey, listen, you want to get involved? Like you want to, right? Let's say you know,
I got the express lane.
The Cigars and Whiskey Podcast, you know what I mean, does what it's going to do. And the level of blow-uptuousness goes through the roof. And this is making more money, like, as it already is, than we could handle. You're going to look at your two kids, and if let's say they don't have a direct path right away, you go, listen, it might even start like this, though. It might not even be that deep. It may be like this. It may be, hey, son, do me a favor. Look at this AI app real quick. See if you can get to do this and learn this one little piece good enough. File these papers I need, or can you just do research for me for whatever the case was, and you give them a little something. That's how it starts, and that's how it should be, right? Nobody can argue that, right?
You
can't argue putting your people on, and I think that's what because in the reason why I say that is if you look at any artist or anybody successful, pretty much in any field, they have ties to somebody who's been in the field or around the field, or
absolutely
nobody's just there for no reason. Well, I mean, you might have your your once in a blue moon situations but on a larger scale, any field you look at, it's all passed down from the ancestors.
Cool. You're a numbers guy. What about this whole new phenomenon, like the baby sneezes on the track and now she's the youngest baby to have a #1 record, or she just
that's just what Ron calls me guilty of. That's all it is. All that is Ron's point at me.
What you mean?
Is that everybody's just obsessed with numbers as a metric.
No, it's not obsessed with it. You just, you respect it.
I respect it, but like I said,
I'm not saying that
at that point is when I have to, be an honest man and say that this guy nails me to the cross every time for doing such a thing. I can't run. I can't run.
This baby, whatever.
I can't run.
Ivy, she one of the illest artists in history. She sold 10 million records. Right. She was on the track. She won a Grammy.
But Ron, I believe, you should know me better than that, and you should
Nah,
know.
I know.
You
I'm
should
just
always know that I'm not. My opinion isn't because of the numbers. The numbers always support my opinion.
Yeah.
Big difference.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what I will say is, what was the initial question, Ron? I was ready for Ron.
No, but now we're taking it so far. It's like, yo, the baby drools on the
right.
at 6 months, and now she's the youngest Grammy Award winning baby because she drooled on the track.
Well, let me ask you a question:
like,
is it just bad because nobody's thought of it yet? Is it bad because it just hasn't happened yet?
Well, it's bad because it is taking advantage of the spirit of the game. You know what I mean? Like same way flopping in the NBA is frowned upon. It was cool, like a little bit to like sell a call.
So,
but now, like when you base your whole offense off of flopping, now we got to call you for it. Now it's like, all right,
well, I wouldn't
doing it too much.
I would.
And 1 second to address Ron a little bit too. Like, yo, if my kid wants to go see the Lion King movie, like I got to go sit through that movie, and now I got to sit through this person who like we had to stomach it with the whole Will Smith. I feel like Will Smith was the first person to push his kids on us.
But wait, you know Ron, he actually went away. He actually went away when I asked you that initial question. You know, your job, whatever job you want to claim, GB, podcast extraordinaire. Let's say if you're fly nigga extraordinaire, let's just say you can just get super cake off of getting fly. That's the shit. That's what makes you money. Let's say you make a lot of money, you do very, very well, and you become one of the flyest niggas on the face of the earth. You wouldn't look at your daughters and be like, hey, listen, look at this little opportunity I got here. Yo, you can come here and, you're going to pass that buck. You can't be upset because someone passes the buck. Everybody's here. Everybody's where they are because someone passed the buck.
I would say let it happen organically. We used to let it happen a little bit more organically.
It is. It's their life. Think about it.